ignite the engines. We'll leave the safety of Earth to explore the solar system. Our first trip leads to Mercury, the innermost planet. This celestial body might be tiny, but it's very, very interesting. Mercury is a heavyweight in cosmos because it nearly consists of a giant and massive metal core. This celestial body is an iron ball covered by a very thin layer of crust. As Mercury has no atmosphere, it cannot habit such close to the Sun. The temperature fluctuation is really extreme. At daytime, temperature reaches 430 degrees Celsius. The heat is enough to melt lead, while at night it drops below minus 180 degrees Celsius. The messenger probe made a stunning discovery. While exploring the poles, which receive no sunshine due to that the axial tilt of Mercury is nearly zero. But still, the probe found ice and other organic compounds under a thin layer of carbon. Another surprising thing about Mercury is that while it orbits the Sun really fast, 1 year lasts for 88 days only. But a day, as far as Mercury rotates on its axis very slowly, takes 2 years. If we observe the sunrise from this fascinating rocky planet, we'd see the sun rise, stop, backtrack, then continue its way through the sky. So let's focus on Mercury from another dimension now. It was named after a Roman god, Mercury, who is the analogue of Hermes in Greek mythology. Hermes was the only god free to travel around worlds. He could visit the Olympus, the dwelling place of God, the human world, and the underworld. This tiny celestial body is also associated with alchemy because its metal is quicksilver, the liquid metal that mediates between solid matter and ethereal spirit. This shows how our thoughts manifest into words and actions. Mercury is the closest to the Sun, to the source, so it receives most light. Nevertheless, it has a so-called shadowy side as well. Being the god of wit doesn't prevent him from becoming the god of thieves. Being the archetype of communication, intellect, doesn't prevent it from being the archetype of ingenuity, lies, and resourcefulness. In astrology, Mercury is the ruler of Gemini and Virgo. 3 times a year, approximately for 3 weeks, it completes a so-called retrograde motion. But of course, it's an optical illusion. Just that's the way we see it from Earth. Planets do not move backwards. During these periods, Mercurian analogies become harder. That is communication, learning, business, and so on. Engines are roaring because we cannot stay for long near this planet and so close to the sun, we have to proceed with our journey. Mercury symbolizes intellect, but we know that intellect, although it's essential for conscious life, it is not enough. That's why we have to learn other archetypes while going deeper into the solar system, and we will discover celestial bodies in their physical way. Each of them have surprising features. So please join me next time.